All right. I think we are up and running, or we are almost up and running. I just have to get one more thing going. They are hearing us, but not seeing us just yet.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
5, 6, 7, 8. And
Happy
there we
New
are.
Year!
Hope everybody is doing well out there.
Happy 2021, everyone. We hope you had a good night last night, ringing out 2020 and ringing in 2021. We had a nice quiet evening.
We got to ring it in twice. We were
Yes.
fortunate enough that we got a spontaneous call from our dear friend Kevin Fox in London. So at 7 p.m. our time, we rang in the new year with him. All sorts of fireworks in his neighborhood, which was a little scary because they were not official fireworks. They were fireworks in people's backyards, and they looked like gigantic fireworks.
Like industrial strength.
Yeah,
Kapow.
they're heavy Diwali celebrators in that part of London, and he said it was insane when they did that.
I'll bet.
And then
yeah.
we did a second ringing in of the New Year's. Well, we did sort of a second and third. We did a second one with text over with my family around
That's
8 o'clock.
right.
Everybody saying, I'm not staying up. And then our dear friend and bandmate, Ed Hanley, we rung in the actual Eastern Standard Time New Year with him.
That's
and
right.
then you'd think we'd go to bed or watch a movie. But what do we do? No, we decided to rehearse for today's show.
That's right. Working on some new live loop tunes, because as you know, for those of you who have been following us, you know that these live loop tunes are well orchestrated, and we put a lot of time and thought and love into all of that. And yeah, the days went by very quickly since we saw you last at Christmas, and yet we still decided, yeah, we're gonna make a new loop tune. It's gonna be lots of fun.
We're gluttons for punishment, so I think we went to bed around 3 a.m. last night or something like that.
3:30, something like
so if you
that.
see me slugging away on my morning espresso or my afternoon
Me
espresso
too.
in Suba's, you'll know exactly why.
It's morning in our minds.
Morning in our minds. John Wilson was just telling us he just came fresh off of watching us from Vocal Gumbo. Thank you for
Yay,
watching,
thank
John.
you, John. I'm so glad you enjoyed that. We enjoyed watching it. Its premiere on Wednesday night. It was really wonderful, and I think you can check it out at vocalgumbo.com. Really beautiful. We're actually going to perform for you live the piece that we created especially for that show, but we'll do that a little bit later on in the program.
All right, and now we're going to debut. This one is so hot off the presses. This one got finished last night at 3 a.m. We figured, we used to play New Year's Eve gigs all the time, and this
Right.
song would always show up. This, of course, is some Prince. Y'all know this one, so we want you to sing along.
We're going to change one lyric. That's it.
Which I will be lucky if I remember.
We'll see if we actually change it.
Here it comes. Hold on to your hats. When I woke up this morning, 'cause this morning was Judgment Day. The sky was all purple, there were people running everywhere, trying to run from the destruction. You know I didn't even care. They said 2020 party over, oops, out of time. So tonight we're gonna party.
2020 party over, oops, out of time. So tonight we're gonna party like it's 1999. 2020 party over, oops, out of time. So tonight we're gonna party like it's 1999. Didn't come to party, don't party knocking at my door. Got a lion in my pocket, baby, get ready to roll. Everybody's got a party good all night and day. Before I let that happen, I'll dance my life away. 2020 party over, oops, out of time. So tonight we're gonna party like it's 1999. It's a 2020 party over, oops, out of time. So tonight we're gonna party like it's 1999. Don't you wanna go 1999? 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 1999.
All right, everybody, let's dance.
Let's dance, let's shout, shake your body down to the ground. Let's dance, let's shout, shake your body down to the ground. Let's dance, let's shout, shake your body down to the ground. Let's dance, let's shout, shake your body down to the ground. Let's dance, let's shout, shake your body down to the ground. Let's dance, let's shout, shake your body down to the ground. Let's dance, let's shout, shake your body down to the ground. Let's dance, let's shout, 1999. Yes. Woo-hoo. A little 1999 for a little 2021.
We made it again.
2021. We could have done
The
that,
person
actually.
who came the least distance to watch the show is watching. That's our neighbor, Claudette. Everybody say 1, 2, 3.
Hi, Claudette.
Good to have you here. And we've got our dear, dear Lainey Treen checking
Hello,
in.
Lainey Treen. We hope you enjoyed that one. We've all sung that together in some way, shape, or form.
Yep. Lainey, basically, she's part of our the family that we have chosen. We got a chance to have a nice little Zoom meeting with those closest around us, and Lainey was part of making that happen. And she basically said, let's go heckle Dylan and Suba's show for our New Year's. We would normally be having a New Year's brunch today. And so instead of that,
right.
she's going to come here and she's going to make some smart-ass remarks, hopefully, in the
Awesome.
In the comments.
We like the smart-ass chosen family.
That's right.
Heckle away. Amazing. Okay, we're on to... Okay, so this is about a week old. Not just the arrangement and the loop that we created, but its sentiment is also a week old exactly. And that is a little Sir Paul McCartney. Because we just created it last week, we thought, okay, we want to give it another kick at the can because it's so much fun. And of course, because our retroids, as we lovingly call them, our Retrocity family is here, they all know this song. The arrangement is slightly different. It's a whole lot of fun. As I said last week, it's a song where you could replace most of the lyrics with meow, meow, meow. And yeah.
All right.
I think we should probably do it and hope that we remember what we made.
Remember how it goes.
That's right.
Here it comes. Wonderful Christmas time. Wonderful Christmas time. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Do, 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 do. Down, 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 down. Do, 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 do. Down, 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 down. Dum, dum, dum. Down, 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 down. Dum, 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 dum. Down, 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 down. Dum, 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 dum. Down, 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 down. Dum, 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 dum. Down, 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 down. Do, 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 do. Down, 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 down. Do, 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 do. Down, 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 down. The mood is right. The spirit's up. We're here tonight, and that's enough. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The party's on, the spirit's here. That only comes this time of year. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The choir of children sing their song. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ooh, 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 do 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 Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The party's out about the town to lift a glass. Oh, and don't look down. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. The choir of children sing their song. They practice all year long. Ding dong, 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 dong, dong. The party's up, the spirit's up. We're here tonight, and that's enough. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Whoa, you know, whoa, Christmas time. Wonderful Christmas time.
And there it is. We hope you had a Merry Christmas.
And if you're Ukrainian or other Eastern Orthodox, we hope you have a Merry,
Merry Christmas. Exactly. Or a Merry Kwanzaa.
Happy
belated Hanukkah. Happy very belated Diwali or Deepavali. So many different festivals, so many different celebrations. So many things celebrating light and life and love and joy and positivity. So we just want to bring that out to you and whatever you celebrate or do not celebrate.
All right. Do you have a set list there? Because I don't remember
do.
anything about what comes next.
I know. Oh, where is it? Hello?
We're
What
trying
is
to
there?
remember what we're supposed to sing next. I have to get out my guitar?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I will do that.
Yes. There we go. You see,
We're doing a Beatles mini set?
We are. A Beatles. Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. So we just gave you Sir Paul, and now we're doing a little bit of, I don't think you can actually call it a mashup because we're not mashing it together. We're just putting two songs together, a little bit of a mirror. And beautiful songs. We decided today we would like to give a few more sing-along songs, again, to usher in this year, and so you can all be singing along in your homes safely and all cozy and comfy, hopefully. And so we're going to give you, a little mashup here. And yeah, Dylan's kind of giving it away with the guitar, which is great. We like that.
I have to remember how to play this.
Yeah, you will.
Okay.
On your behalf, I'm going to have some coffee, though.
Okay. And by remember, I mean we also learned this one, I think, this morning.
This afternoon. A couple of hours ago, really, after lunch. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 Sun, 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 here it comes.
We thank thee then, O Mother, for all things bright and good, the seed time and the harvest, our life, our health, our food. No gifts have we to offer, for all thy love impart, but that which thou desirest, our humble thankful heart. All good gifts around us are sent from heaven above. So thank the Lord, oh thank the Lord for all his love. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. It's all right. Sun, 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 here it comes. 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 So we had a thought, Suba may have alluded to this, a lot of people, the sentiment, of course, that's coming up is let's hope that 2021 is better than 2020. And I think this is a time, it's still the darkest time of the year, but it's a great time to sort of reflect. It's a good time to think about gratitude. It's a good time to think about all the things that are still going well, for all the things that are going rough. And so we hope that a few of these songs will sort of give you a little ray of light, a little bit of ray of hope as we're going through this rather dark and snowy time in all ways. Also, a little bit of musical trivia for you. I realize I'm still reverb, but I'll take care of that when I get this off.
Yes,
Mike
yes.
Deal, you caught what the second song was? I noticed reading in the comments. Anybody else notice that?
One of my favorite musical theater composers. Stephen Schwartz.
That was Stephen Schwartz, and that was from Godspell. And that was, if my mom's watching, hi Mom. Mom's responsible for a lot of my very eclectic taste in music. She and my dad had a big record collection, and it had everything from Mozart to Beethoven to Saturday Night Fever to Godspell. And that was one of the songs that was on heavy rotation as I was growing up. And it was very formative in terms of my musical development, having all that influence available to me. Also, I just want to find out a skill testing question. When we did 1999, we included not one, but two other references to songs.
Yes.
One of them would have been a little bit more clear because we sang it, but the other one, we just put in the horns. So any of you geeks out there, 70s and 80s geeks, if you know the answer to that, throw that in the chat. We'll see who caught not one, but both of those references in 1999. Am I playing guitar for the next one?
No, we're going back to live looping, and we're going to do the song that we arranged on Christmas Eve. Yeah, crazy. We arranged both this song as well as Wonderful Christmas Time for our loop setup. And this is a Joni Mitchell classic, very appropriate for this time of year. And it was requested last week by, I think, Rob Snyderman and Jen Schulist from Sing, and from Sing Festival. And we had to bow out last week of that request because we had to save ourselves for Vocal Gumbo. They wanted something new. They wanted a debut song, and so we gave them this one. But the replay happened at 2 p.m. our time today, so now we're clear, and we can do it live, which is great.
And some context to Vocal Gumbo for those who weren't at the last show. Vocal Gumbo was, you've heard us talk about our dear friends Janice Siegel and Lauren Kinnan from Manhattan Transfer and New York Voices, respectively. Whenever we perform Old Man, you'll remember that was the one that we debuted at their show called Vocal Mania in New York City. Well, since they had to go virtual, Vocal Mania became Vocal Gumbo, and they started getting people from all over the world to perform. And we found out, they asked us to perform in this, and we were kind of hoping they would, and they did, and we're really excited about that. And we found out that some of the other people on the show were the Okai singers from Taiwan, who are this unbelievable vocal group from Taiwan. They did a Chinese folk song that was arranged by none other than Mark
Kibble from Take Six.
We also had Sheila Jordan, who's a fantastic singer who worked with Charlie Parker way back in the days, still singing Up a Storm. The New York Voices were there.
She's amazing.
Voices 8 were there. It was a great, great show. We were very honored to be there. And, of course, like this show, there's a live chat happening. And Mark Kibble, who's a hero of ours, he liked our arrangement.
Yay!
We're so excited.
It's very exciting. I'm a little starstruck. And Amy, I don't know if you're out there, Amy Mullen, but she actually saw me re-meet and reconnect with Take Six after having seen them and meeting them in 1992. Then I met them again when you guys opened for them at Sing, which was in 2015 or something like that. Anyway,
if Daniel or Art are watching, you remember when the watch opened for Take Six? We're just trying to remember when that was.
And Amy got to see me re-meet them, and I turned into my 16-year-old self again. It was really hilarious, and oh my God, I was basically in that mode, which was pretty funny. So I'm trying to calm down. Mark Kibble, just know that I love you. And you are, all of you in Take Six, you guys are amazing, and you really shaped so much of what I do, along with New York Voices and Manhattan Transfer. So many of these amazing vocal groups, they are not only still around, but they're singing up a storm. They're creative as all get out. And so we encourage you to keep on checking those people out. And they, of course, ended up inspiring some of what you hear in our loops and our arrangements, including this next one.
And with that, here comes Joni Mitchell's River.
Hmm. It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees. They're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river I could skate away on.
They don't get a lot of snow here. It stays pretty green. I'm gonna make a lot of money and I'm gonna quit that crazy scene.
I wish I had a river
I could skate away on.
I wish I had a river so long I could teach my feet to fly. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby cry. You know, we tried hard to help me, tried to put me at ease. You know, it loved me so naughty, made me weak in the knees. I wish I had a river I could skate away on.
But I'm too hard to handle. I'm selfish and I'm sad, and I lost the best baby that I ever had.
I wish I had a river
I could skate away on.
I wish I had a river so I wish I had a river so I could teach my feet could fly. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby cry.
La 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 la. La 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 la
I wish I had a river so I wish I had a river so I could teach my river to fly. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby
I made my baby say goodbye.
wish I had a river.
Yay! So there you have it. That is our Toronto official debut of our Free Play Fridays premiere of that arrangement of River. We hope you enjoyed that. It was really fun to put that one together.
Well, fun fact, Suba, your
Mhm.
mom and dad are here.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Yay. It was very cool. Last night, we spent most of our time before the ball dropped at midnight watching a concert that my father created, and we recorded him, actually. It's a virtual concert held by Mylapore Fine Arts in India. I mentioned this in previous episodes that my parents are normally in India at this time for the concert season. They actually have a concert season, a dedicated couple of months, mostly for classical concerts. It's very cool in December and January. Normally they would be there because my father is a leading exponent of the mridangam, barrel-shaped drum from South India. However, of course, due to the pandemic, they are here in their home here in Toronto and facing the cold weather, just like the rest of us. But it was very cool to see him in action in that sort of split screen thing. And that's available on YouTube, I think, until January 4th. So if you're interested in checking that out, I can send that link far and wide. It's a tradition that he has on January 1st to perform with these particular musicians from India, and they got to do it virtually. So again, we have these gifts, we have these blessings. We make things work with technology. We pivot as we need to, and that's how we do. So I'm going to look at our set list here. Okay, we're going to do a song we haven't done in a very long time. As we said, we're kind of gearing this to more sing-along material, but also themed for this start to 2021 with songs of renewal, songs of hope, songs of sunshine, and of course, other more thematic material like River or Wonderful Christmas Time. And we're going to continue now with a tune by Owl City out of the UK. They're a synth pop group. And this is a song we've been doing for a while, but we actually haven't done it in a really long time on Free Play Fridays. So again, we're going to brush the dust off of this next tune. It's a shiny, happy pop song, and it's called Fireflies. And it's really this sense of childlike wonder and discovery and seeing things through the eyes of a child. And we hope you enjoy it. Thank you, Tech Wizard.
We'll see if we get that working on the next song.
Yes, we have our 3-camera setup going on. For those of you who know, you've probably seen some shifts in the camera angles. We're actually testing out a new camera this time around, so our gear is getting bigger. The Tech family is growing. And so we'll see if it actually works. We had a battery change we had to do here as I'm blathering on.
I'm almost there, honey.
Okay. It's all good. We're just hanging out here. Hey, maybe I'll take this moment to drink some espresso. Espresso before singing is not the greatest idea, but it's a necessary idea.
If any
right
of our
now.
Humber students are watching, do as we say, not as we drink.
Do, right?
Yes, do not as we do.
Funny, you sound like our finance. I'm not going to go there.
Anybody's watching the CBC News in Ontario knows what we're talking
Oh
about.
my goodness.
And with that, the song of childlike wonder.
Yes, let's go to more innocent times, shall we?
Here we go.
I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams.
You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies lit up the world as I fell asleep. 'Cause they'd fill the open air, leave teardrops everywhere. You'd think me rude, but I would just stand and stare. Don't make myself believe that it's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams.
Cause I get 1,000 hugs, 10,000 lightning bugs. They circle me as they teach me how to dance. A foxtrot above my head, a sock hop beneath my bed, a disco ball just hanging by a thread.
I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams. Leave my door open just a crack. Please take me away from here. I feel like such an insomniac. Please take me away from here. Why do I tire of counting sheep? Please take me away from here when I'm too tired to fall asleep.
10 million fireflies are weird cause I hate goodbyes. I get misty-eyed just saying farewell.
I know several are, and my dreams get real bizarre, 'cause I saved a few and I keep them in a jar. I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams. When I'm all asleep,
I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake
when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams. When I'm all asleep, I'd like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep, because my dreams are bursting at the seams. Yeah! Owl City, you never disappoint. Like I said, shiny, happy pop song. So yeah, we're bringing back some of the oldies but goodies, and sticking with those beautiful themes that we can reflect upon: hope, renewal, and the idea that we can learn from our past to inform a brighter future. And this next song is one of those, by Cassandra Wilson, and it's one that I've been doing in many different forms. Sometimes a cappella, sometimes just, it began as a 3-voice piece when I was back in a group called Weeby Jazzin', now called
the
Weeby.
original who did it in the original? We got a bunch of our
Lainey, you'll have to remind me if you were part of this next tune. I know that Nick Williams wrote.
Did Daryl do any? He's in the
I don't remember. Anyway, our old friend, good old friend Nick Williams, arranged this first of all, and for 3 voices, and then I brought it back for my community choirs, and we did an SATB version with maybe a soloist. Then I made an SSAA version for women's choirs. And many different choirs around Toronto and around the world have done this song. So I'm very pleased that that arrangement has seen so much activity. And now we do a loop version of it too. So the goodness never stops. And it's a beautiful piece. It's called Sankofa. Hello. There's more tech going on, as you can see. And it's an African proverb that basically says we should look to our past and we should learn from our past mistakes so that we don't repeat those mistakes and so that we can have a better, brighter future. And so we dedicate this to our year, 2021. And it's represented by a beautiful bird in this song as well.
Oh, Sankofa, high in the heavens you soar. My soul is soon to follow you back to yesterday's moon. Will it remember me back to yesterday's sun? It will rekindle me, rekindle the spirit into tomorrow, and high on the wind, Sankofa flies again and again. Oh, Sankofa, high in the heavens you soar. My soul is soon to follow you back to yesterday's moon. Will it remember me back to yesterday's sun? It will rekindle me, rekindle the spirit into tomorrow, and high on the wind, Sankofa flies again and again. Oh, Sankofa, high in the heavens you soar. My soul is soon to follow you back to yesterday's moon. Will it remember me back to yesterday's sun? It will rekindle me, rekindle the spirit into tomorrow, and high on the wind, Sankofa flies again and again. Sankofa flies again and again. Sankofa fly away. Use your little wings to fly. Use your little wings to fly. Sankofa flies again and again and again. Sankofa flies
Sankofa
again
flies
and
again and again.
Hangover flies again and again.
That's so fun. We get to fly like birds at the end of that song. We don't know what's going to happen. It's all improvised by the time we get to kind of the second half of that tune. Once we establish the sort of baseline business after the lyrics. And it's always a real treat to just see where the journey takes us. I always like to say, if my students are listening, I always like to say that improvisation is like living at the edge of your comfort zone. And there's no better place to be as a musician, as a creator of art, in everything you do in life. Living on the edge of your comfort zone is a good place, because that's the place that you learn, that's the place that you make mistakes, and it's okay, it's totally okay. And that's the place where you live it and experience it, and then you move on to bigger, better, wonderful things. So there you have it.
Sail yourself to the edge of the world and then see what's beyond it.
Exactly.
It's so exciting.
Exactly.
We're going to move on to a typical free play combination. If I'm not mistaken, this would be Charlie Chaplin meets Gabrielle Fauré.
Oui.
Okay. I don't know. I don't think they ever met each other. I think they were
I don't think so
had
either.
two ships in the night time-wise.
Exactly.
But another song that sort of gives us hope or is designed to get us through times that are tough. This probably is the saddest song with the title Smile, but there you go.
Mm-hmm.
And we've mixed this up with a little bit of a pavane by Gabrielle Fauré.
Here's hoping we remember it. Again, we keep saying that, but it's really, we're sort of jogging different parts of our
We're on
our
show
brains.
number 28, I
Eight.
think, at this point. Somebody who's watched all of the shows will probably be able to remind us. But it's interesting because we've used this as an opportunity to work up new repertoire. And as you work up the new
Yes.
repertoire, it goes in one ear, and then the old repertoire starts to slip out the other
It's
ear.
really true.
If you're not careful. But it's a great way to keep our game sharp
That's right.
or less blunt.
Yes.
So let's see if this one is still
less dull,
less
less dull, less dull.
Okay. Hike. And now
Lowered expectations. Okay. I think we
right
do this in the
before
key.
Fauré, you had to do this.
I
right?
know, it's so wrong. We're just joshing. Okay. Key of C, I think. Yes? Very good. Okay. We're going to take a moment, get rid of all that swirly, silly air.
Goofballness.
Goofballedness.
That's not wrapping it up. That's adding.
I know. I'm just exacerbating the issue. Yes. Okay.
Smile though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Two very heartbreakingly beautiful songs. If only we could do all of the Pavan. It goes on and on and on in most beautiful orchestral ways, but we chose the abbreviated version of that one to insert within Smile. And it's become one of our new a cappella, just two voice, into the intimacy of two voices. A cappella has become one of our new favorites. We're heading to the end of our show. We've got two more songs for you. We're going in the way of sing-along songs. I mean, hopefully you were singing along with that. I know that my city choir, and I see that Celia at least is here. She is an amazing supporter of the arts and all-around fabulous human being. And oh, hi, Bhavani. Bhavani's also part of my choir. So we've got at least two city choir members. I know that this year and last year, I think, we were singing Patricia O'Callahan's version of Smile. And in years past, we also sang the SATB version of Sankofa. So there's a good representation here of city choir repertoire. So thank you both, but also everybody who has joined us today. Thank you for tuning in. So we've got our sing-along songs next, and yeah, these are going to be super fun. I don't know that we've performed either of these in our Free Play Fridays shows.
No, we've never performed them at all, as far as I know.
No,
I think
that's this one. The last one, maybe.
Maybe
but,
we've done that.
I don't know.
But we're doing it today.
That's right.
We worked these up this morning after going to bed at 3 o'clock last night.
That's right. Where's that coffee? Oh. My coffee's done.
Hey, I see that Richard Niles is here. Hi, Richard.
Fabulous. Hello, Richard.
Richard,
Happy
I'm sure
New
you
Year.
would. I hope you heard 1999. Richard Niles is a wonderful arranger and producer, and he's worked with a lot of people. He worked with Paul McCartney. I believe he worked with James Brown.
All right.
And he worked with a bunch of our favorite folks from the 80s. He worked with the Pet Shop Boys. All those crazy orchestrations in Sowing the Seeds of Love.
I love
Correct
that.
me if I'm wrong, Richard, but I think you did the orchestral arrangements for that. They're absolutely demented, by the way.
Bless you for doing that. I love it.
And I can
love it.
tell you exactly how demented they are because I did a gig, one of the last gigs I did before everything shut down this February.
Oh, that's right.
Where it was a church service, but they used all music from Tears for Fears, and one of the pieces was Sowing the Seeds of Love, and I was a keyboard player, and if in any 80s band, the keyboard player gets all the heavy lifting because that's when they got all crazy with the electronics.
That's right.
And so not only was that one crazy for the keyboards, but it was also crazy for the orchestration, most of which I was trying to play with two hands. And all the programming of sounds that I could possibly do, it was octopus do. So thanks, Richard. That was some hard work.
Nice. All right, we're
Now
going
we'll
to give
simplify
you.
things a little bit.
That's right. We're going to do something much simpler than that. We're going to do.
The seeds of love.
Yay.
Okay.
Seeds of love.
Get back to what we said we were going to do.
Sowing the seeds. Oh, love it. We're not going to do that song this time, but we might want to do that in future, actually. It's a beautiful tune.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do You've Got a Friend. And so if you want to pull up the lyrics, now is the time to do that. You've got some time before the chorus comes, and it's a slow song. So jump online if you need to, or you can just follow me. That's absolutely fine. Like I said, we're in the sing-along portion towards the end of the show. I'm going to let this pass by a little bit. You've got a friend. When you're down and troubled and you need a helping hand, nothing, nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, yeah, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got a friend. If the sky above you grows dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow, I say keep your head together and call my name out loud. Soon you'll hear me knocking, knocking at your door. You just call out my name,
Sing along.
and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, running, yeah, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. Now ain't it good to know that you've got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you, yes, and desert you, and take your soul if you let them. But don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, running, yeah, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got a friend.
Keep singing with me.
You got a friend. Doesn't it feel good to have a friend? Ain't it good to have a friend? Ain't it good to have a friend? Oh, you got a friend. Ain't it good to have a friend? You got a friend. You got a friend. Yay, you do have a friend. You have friends in us and everybody who is here. As we say, we have many chosen families, and it's been really cool over these 28 episodes of Free Play Fridays. Having the live chat going on really gives us what I like to call the shared human experience. People are having their own side conversations, which is great, because if you were in a concert hall, we would be shushing you, and you don't like that, and we don't like that. And so you can be as distracted as you want to be. You can check out if you need to, and come back in when you need to.
Well, and it's so great because
We
there's these
love it.
wonderful side conversations going on.
I
And
love
by the
it.
way, we go back after the show is done. We pour ourselves a beer or a glass of wine, and we look through all the comments because we can watch some of them while we're performing, but we can't see all of them. And we'd love to see all the little conversations that you guys are having with each other.
It's fabulous.
People have found each other or refound each other through these shows. It's really quite beautiful. And it was a reminder that when we started this, we were going to do, well, once a month or something like that. And we realized how badly we needed this. The sense of connecting with people in the way that we know how to best, and the opportunity to provide a room here and a space here where we can all connect
Exactly.
and connect through something beautiful. So thank you for being part of this.
Yes.
You're going to notice all the information down here. We are running this as a pay what you can, which means that you are not obligated by any sense to contribute to keeping these things going. But if you want to, we would love to have your support.
Indeed.
Really, this is about everybody connecting and having everybody. And to those of you, we have some regular devoted followers who contribute every week, and thank you so much for that. More than anything else, it reminds us that what we do is valued and necessary as artists, as ways of connecting people and connecting to people. More than just all the fiddly notes that we play, it's really just the language that we've chosen to use. If we were ministers at a church, we would be doing something. If we were social activists, we would be doing something else. If we were politicians, we would be heading off to the Caribbean in the middle
Don't
of...
Don't even.
Yeah, for those of you who are not in Canada, you need to check this out. We actually had a guy resign
Political
from his
drama.
position.
Yeah.
Yep. But I digress. All this to say, the information, if you want to contribute, is down there. We want you to come check us out every week. YouTube.com/C/FreePlay Duo. You can also find us on the Sing Facebook page, which is Facebook.com/Sing Toronto. Also on my page, dylanbell.ca, I think it's called, on Facebook. It's on a few different places. Wherever you find us, please do find us.
Yes.
And we will be back here every week as far as we can think. We might get busy around the Sing Festival in May, and we will let you know if that happens. But regardless, we thank you for coming, and we hope to see you next week.
And we're going to leave you with another sing-along song.
In this
I was just going to say, thank you. Such a sweet song, such a short song, this one. I sort of forgot until we went through it just once earlier today. This is What a Wonderful World, and we thought, again, these ideas of hope and brighter future, finding beauty in the simple things. We're really finding that a lot. We have our long daily walks, being a little bit closer to nature and slowing down a little bit. These all offer us opportunities to reconnect with the earth and reconnect with people in different ways, and find beauty in the little things.
All right.
Please sing along, sing your hearts out, dance, grab a glass of wine, whatever it is you need to do or wish to do, please do it.
This out of the way. We're going to finish off with some Louis Armstrong. Sing along. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone. We love you. Stay safe, stay healthy, as per always. Be good to each other, be good to yourself. And we will see you next week for yet another episode with completely different programming, as you know, a totally different set. And we'll always try and give you a little bit of singing along as well, because we know you want to shout off the rooftops and bring your voice into the mix too, as much as you can under these circumstances. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank
All
you,
the best to
everybody.
all of you. Happy New Year once again. Happy 2021. We will see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.